Thank you for this evening, great friends, great individuals, and a very inspiring that I am sure perpetuate many more beyond our lifetime of our generation. I am inspired each time I read and hear stories of the past and present that the stories you tell and the work you teach others, in my opinion, stay together and the community that our forefathers have built.
Editorial appointment being, which make it extraordinary for our awardees. Take it away, Kim.
Our first award recognizes Outstanding Humanities Teacher in a Classroom Setting. Nominees in this category are recognized for making significant contributions to humanities education. This can include classroom teachers from kinder through college, or individuals involved in humanities instruction outside traditional classroom settings. Dr. Ria Nathrani is a proud daughter of the Marianas and a product of the NMI public school system and the Northern Marianas College. A former classroom teacher and now a visionary instructional technology coach, she empowers educators, students, and families to embrace technology as a tool for creativity, connection, and lifelong learning. Dr. Nathrani leads impactful professional learning across the CNMI, equipping teachers with digital tools to design interactive, meaningful lessons that connect learning to the real world. She also designs, facilitates, and evaluates online learning courses for the district, expanding access to high-quality learning opportunities for thousands of students and educators across Saipan, Tinian, and Rhoda. Driven by a deep commitment to serving her community, Dr. Nathrani strives to ensure the voices, traditions, and values of the Marianas are preserved, celebrated, and carried forward. She is deeply committed to helping Chamorro and Carolinian language teachers design technology-enhanced lessons that make language and cultural learning accessible, equitable, and engaging for all students. In 2022, Dr. Nathrani represented the NMI at the White House as State Teacher of the Year and has earned since national recognition for her innovative work in educational technology and artificial intelligence. Please help me welcome Dr. Ria Nathrani.
We'll take a photo with the governor. If we can take a photo now.
Hafaday, Tiro, and good evening, everyone. It is truly an incredible honor to receive this recognition, and I would like to dedicate this award to every educator who does the powerful work of teaching humanities to really preserve the heart and soul of who we are as a Commonwealth. All my life, I've known I've wanted to be an educator. As a child, I would line up my dolls and stuffed animals, pretending to teach them their ABCs. And in high school, I began volunteering in real classrooms. And that's when I realized that teaching isn't just what I love to do, it's what I was meant to do. And now, I get to give back to the islands that made me who I am. So now as an instructional technology coach, I get to work with students and educators across Saipan, Tinian, and Rhoda. And I'm deeply grateful for the NMI public school system for championing the teaching of the Chamorro and Carolinian languages in our schools. My role is to help teachers weave digital tools into their lessons. So for our teachers, technology has become more than just a tool. It's a canoe, a vessel that carries our stories, songs, and wisdom to new generations. They've created digital storybooks in our native languages. They've taken students on virtual field trips across the Marianas and guided students to interview their elders so that their voices and stories continue to echo for years to come. Technology shows us that culture and innovation can grow together. And the stories of our islands don't just belong in history books, but really in the hearts and the hands of our students. Technology gives them the power to be the next storytellers of the Marianas, blending the wisdom of our ancestors with the innovation of our youth. And just this week in Rhoda, I met a teacher who shared that she was once struggling to come up with lessons and activities for her students and finding materials to teach in Chamorro. But now with the tools we have on hand, like Canva, she's designing lessons and activities in Chamorro, and her students are more engaged and they're confident in using the language. That's really what innovation looks like in our islands. Using technology not to replace the culture, but to help it shine even brighter. So whenever I go to conferences in the nation, I try to bring the Marianas with me. This summer, during a session on virtual field trips, I shared our cultural heritage sites from the House of Taga in Tinian to the Laddystone Quarry in Rhoda with educators from across the United States. And I even taught a few members of the US Congress to say Hafaday and Tiriwami. So now, the little girl who used to play school with her dolls would be proud to see the difference she's making, helping other children fall in love with learning, just like she did. My next goal is to write and publish children's books about the Marianas, stories that will then be translated to Chamorro and Carolinian, so that every child can see themselves in the pages they read. So from the classroom to the community, may we continue to paddle together, using education as our canoe, to carry the stories, the languages, and the humanities of the Marianas across generations. Thank you, and Tidus Maasi.
Thank you, Ria, and congratulations again. Board member.
I'm really humbled and sincerely appreciate this recognition for being a teacher. I never thought of myself as a teacher. I thought of myself as an activist and I guess a canoe builder. But really I've always admired the teaching profession. And when you really look at it, teaching is just one of the most natural things that human beings do. We start teaching when we're children. We teach our brothers and sisters how to do things. Right? We teach people how to play baseball. Our parents teach us. Our uncles, aunties teach us. And when you look at our culture, which is a culture of generosity and reciprocity, I'm so sorry, I'm a little nervous. Reciprocity, generosity and reciprocity. That is what teaching is, isn't it? And what being a student is giving and giving back, being a good student, passing on what you know. And when it comes to culture, everything is taught. How to cook, how to build a canoe, how to write, how to talk, how to dress. Everything that we call culture is taught to us. That's who we are. So when I was told I win this recognition, I shouldn't say win, but I was given this honor as a teacher in a non-traditional setting, man, this is great, because I always wanted to be a teacher. So thank you very, very much for that, Sidus Masini. I also want to acknowledge that we're also students, and we did not know how to build a canoe. We figured it out. We figured it out. All of us who came to Saipan and the people who joined 500 Sails, we had to figure out how to use all these things, how to make them work. And we taught each other. So today, if you look out on the water, if you happen to be there this afternoon, there were three canoes or several periods of people going out on the water. And I can tell you, I don't have to be there anymore because I've seen it hundreds and hundreds of times. Everybody loved it. And I watch our crew, they're teaching all these people who they are, where they came from, the amazing accomplishments of their ancestors. It's so much to be proud of that you could build a boat out of vegetables. Really, we didn't have iron, we didn't have the tools and wood that these people used to build the great ships, but a knowledgeable, traditional person stranded on an island can build a canoe, and if they know their navigation, they can get home. And they learned this from ancestors who memorized it and taught down the line until it reached them. We lost a lot of this for a while, right, because of colonialism, but we found it, we give it back, we've given it back, it's ours, and I think we're all proud of it. So I'm very, very proud of everyone at 500 Sails, and even the huge community support we've had, the people who go in the canoes, and the people who write about them and talk about them and teach the other people in these islands in the Pacific that the Chamorros have canoes. We're not land-based people who are stuck and have no identity. We have a great identity, and we share it with our Carolinian brothers and sisters here. We are a unique community of mariners, and that's what we're teaching them all. So thank you again, and I want to acknowledge that today I have two of the boat builders with me who came with knowledge I didn't have and are teaching me, and that's Larry Sherry, if you could show who you are. And Hugh Smith is here. Okay. These are my pretty much devoted canoe builders, but we also have Andrea Carr, who helps building canoes, and she's a captain and she's a navigator and has done voyages, and that's she's sitting right there, an amazing person. And Yukari, I'm so bad at names, I'm getting old, so sorry. But she's holding us all together, she's herding the cats. And of course, we have Emma, my wife, who's an enabler, a loving one person who has shared so much. She's another teacher. That's a table full of teachers. This is a room full of teachers. So I'm very, very happy. The biggest honor is when you say I'm a good teacher, you say I'm a good person. And I really appreciate that. So thank you all.
We're gonna need a bigger stage. We can have the VIPs step forward a little bit. It's going to make a better photo if you can step forward.
Hey, Hafidez and Tiro, on behalf of Brookside Chamorro Club, we are deeply honored and humbled to accept this year's Humanities Award. This moment is not just a recognition of our club's work, it is a celebration of the Chamorro people, of our ancestors, and of every person who continues to live and share our culture with pride. Our mission has always been simple yet powerful, and that is to perpetuate the Chamorro language, traditions, and values for future generations through song and dance, storytelling, service, and learning. We strive to honor those who came before us and to inspire those who will follow. We would like to express our deepest gratitude to the individual that nominated the club for this award, and to the Humanities Council for this honor and for your dedication in supporting cultural programs across our islands. Your recognition affirms that what we do matters. To our advisors, mentors, and elders, thank you for your guidance, your stories, and your patience in teaching us. To our school administrators, thank you for your continued support. We truly appreciate your help with short notice requests, funding assistance, and the many other ways you have supported our organization. Your encouragement makes our success possible. Most especially to the late Illuminata Bermudez, the founder of MHS Chamorro Club, for her vision of perpetuating and the preservation of the Chamorro culture, and to Kapanawi Senior Louis John Custer for your continued support and for your time you spend with the students sharing your passion for the performing arts. To our members, the students, thank you for your passion, your time, your willingness to learn, perpetuate, and serve. And to the families of our members, thank you for your endless support of the club. Without you, the club would not be what it is today. As we accept this award tonight, we dedicate it to every Chamorro, past, present, and the future, who carries the light of our heritage with strength and pride. May we continue to speak our language, dance our stories, and live our values wherever life takes us. Together, we can ensure that the Chamorro culture will never fade, but continue to flourish for generations to come. Viva Cultura Marianas! Viva Tautautono! Viva Humanities Council!
Ceremony. The MC is not good, but she is wonderful, and we just want to give her a big round of applause. This is not just the comment of Mr. Leo, who's going to give the closing remarks, but I just want to make sure that we recognize that. And then, again, one more thing to the students who have just been recognized. It is a wonderful feeling to know that as your Commissioner of Education, I can appreciate so much of what we have to offer in the way of education and quality learning, and how you demonstrate just what the essence of what we do and the mission that we thrive for each and every day. And for you to perform up there, really seeing you do that enables me to not just see you, but feel the spirits of our ancestors be with you and guide you through that process. And that is the same experience that I had back when I visited North Dakota just last year, when the Native American students were up there performing, and I could feel that spirit as they were demonstrating their true passion for their culture and how they identify as people from that place. And here you are doing the same thing for us here in the Commonwealth. It's just a wonderful thing to realize. So thank you and congratulations. But you know, it won't be that way if it wasn't for your teachers, your advisors, and all the educators around you, and to the leadership of Marianas High School and all throughout our school system. When we have that type of passion, I think is where we tend to benefit from such wonderful exchange of learning and teaching. And so thank you for allowing us to experience that this evening. Speaking of teaching and learning, this evening's Lifetime Achievement in the Humanities recognition and awardee really is something that I am also honored to present. This individual was actually also my teacher from PE in high school a long time ago, many moons ago, right? And it's just fitting that I'm very honored to present. This is the most prestigious award from the council. Nominees are honored for significant contributions across one or more humanities fields over multiple decades, usually 3 or more. Mr. James W. Fager, really, when I was a little kid, I used to remember his name really well. But James W. Fager, Sports Humanities, quote unquote, explores how sport reflects and shapes human culture. ethics, and society. This year's recipient of the Governor's Humanities Award for Lifetime Achievement in the Humanities, Mr. James W. Fager, has profoundly influenced generations of Northern Mariana Islands students, including myself, throughout his lifelong dedication as an educator, as a mentor, and as a role model. For over 4 decades, James, or Mr. Fager, as I know him, has touched the lives of nearly everyone in the Commonwealth. His passion for physical education, health, and active living has helped instill the values of wellness, teamwork, and perseverance throughout our community. His impact extends beyond the classroom and playing field. He has helped shape the way we think about the relationship between sport, culture, and human connection. James says, or Mr. Fager, it's hard for me to say James because I always know him as Mr. Fager. His innovative spirit led to the creation of rockball, a sport that I remember being delivered or given birth at the time I think I was in junior high school at the time in Hopwood. A sport that originated in the Marianas and is now enjoyed around the world. Imagine that. Through rockball and his years of teaching, he has shown how athletics can serve as an untiring, the unifying force that fosters belonging, cooperation, and shared joy. The spirit of sportsmanship, embodying triumph, respect, and the human drive to achieve, is alive and thriving in the Northern Mariana Islands because of his efforts, because of Mr. James Fager. His words has helped really define what it means to be part of Team Marianas, reminding us that through sport, we celebrate not only competition, but also community, culture, and the enduring strength of the human spirit. He is indeed the epitome of what we value the most, and that is the great, wonderful people that we are, and how we demonstrate that to others and our visitors who come through these islands. And tonight, Mr. Fager, we would like to welcome you up on stage so that we can then recognize your wonderful achievement throughout your lifetime and the many lives that you've touched throughout your years here of service. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, can we bring Mr. James W. Fager?
You know, they say your favorite classes in high school are because of your favorite teachers. And I loved U.S. history and civics. Did you like PE, Dr. Lawrence? Yes. Congratulations, Mr. Feger.
Thank you. Am I supposed to say something? First of all, Commissioner of Education, Mr. Knapp, thank you very much. I don't know what to say. That was as much as I could have ever put into anything. Oh, well, I remember when he was a student, one day he came up to me and told me he's going to leave the island. He's going to join the military. I said, good for you. This is a long time ago. And he did, and look what came out. Now he's the Commissioner of Education, retired colonel, and the governor is also military. So I really like that. We're all military people. There's a lot to that. I guess I'm supposed to say something about rock ball. I write about rock ball every year for the last 45 years. That's when I was at Hopper Junior High School. My wife and I lived in Japan. That's when I started writing about it. What are you doing? I'm going to write something up, and I'm writing da. So she just let it go and said, okay, that's all right. So we got to Saipan, and I started. And I started Hopper Junior High School. Mr. Jang, he's from Mr. Where is he at? Yeah, come here. I started Hopper Junior High School and rock ball. And Mr. Jang is now taking up that position as a rock ball teacher at Hopper Junior High School. So there's always a little bit of a feeling there for Hopper Junior High School for me, because that's where it started with the public schools. And so then I went to Marianas High School in 1985 and just been a rock ball game every year since then. By the way, just for history, in the PSS, rock ball is the longest continuous annual sport without a break since 1985. There has been basketball. There has been softball, there has been other sports, but they've gone up and they've gone down, and now they're back up again, which is great. So I'm proud of that. I'm happy about that too, because I think sports is a very important thing. I think sports is good just for the idea that people think about doing sports. That's an extracurricular activity in addition to what they're doing in life, and that's all kinds of positive things for them to do. I love that very much. I'm not going to talk long here because I don't know what to say. There's going to be rock ball again this year, so when you pick up the newspapers, you're going to see about rock ball. There's been pictures. Oh, there's one thing I want to say. There are pictures of 4 generations of students that are rock ball have put into the newspapers that may not have been there unless it was done. And that, some of them are still in contact with me, and I know they like it because they talk to me, they see their pictures and so forth. So I'm very proud of it. I think that's a great thing for them to know that their pictures are in the papers, they know about it, and they get back to me every now and then. And so, very much, thank you very much. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. Feger, and we need to keep that streak going. You cannot retire. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we have a slight change to the program.
Tonight, we honor individuals whose work deepens our understanding of who we are as Chamorro and Mapamawash, as residents of these islands, and as human beings. The Governor's Humanities Awards allow us to acknowledge and uplift those who protect our history, elevate our culture, and inspire thoughtful reflection across our community. Each year, our goal is to strengthen engagement with our scholars, cultural practitioners, storytellers, competition, and the preservation of our digital archives. Yesterday afternoon, as we were preparing for this event, we received wonderful news. That First Lady Wella Palacios, her foundation, has pledged a donation of $5,000 to the Northern Marianas Humanities Council. This generous gift is a perfect way to launch our Humanities 100 campaign and energize our push to reach the $50,000 goal by December 31st of this year. At this time, I'd like to invite First Lady Wella to just join us up on stage for a photo with our Governor and our Board of Directors. and I actually have some walk-up music for you. Thank you, Lady Weller, for being champion of the humanities, for your generosity, and for your continued support of the people and culture of the Marianas. Guida solo mafanyogo, zatumang tokitono senisao, sa todo'y tempo gagi sempre, solo hindi pinalesi. Thank you, have a wonderful evening, and congratulations.